Crowds surged through central Paris on Sunday, denouncing President Emmanuel Macron and condemning France's involvement in what they called foreign wars of the oligarchy. Hundreds of demonstrators waving French flags and placards reading Frexit, for peace, and Macron, we will not die for Ukraine, called for France's immediate exit from both the European Union and NATO. The protest, spearheaded by Les Patriotes party leader Florian Philippot, followed the NATO summit, where Macron joined allies in pledging increased defense spending and reaffirmed support for Ukraine. But on the streets, anger boiled over against the very alliances Macron championed. Protesters painted France as shackled by NATO and subservient to US interests.
Peace means that France must be free, that it must not fight other people's wars, because we have no place in the wars of the oligarchy. Peace means that France must break its chains through Frexit and leave NATO.
Philippot also took aim at Macron's diplomatic standing, ridiculing his efforts at the summit and claiming he failed to secure a strong condemnation of Russia.
Zelensky was not the big winner at this NATO summit, and neither was Macron, because that was the only reason he came, and he had asked for the toughest possible final communiqué against Russia, and he didn't get it. I think Macron left the summit in tears because Ukraine was somewhat forgotten. The word Europe did not appear in the final communiqué. A communiqué without the word Europe for Macron must be a heartbreaker, I imagine. He must be fainting.
Frustration extended beyond NATO. Many in the crowd targeted the European Union itself, accusing it of serving as a vessel for American influence rather than the will of European citizens.
We no longer know who it obeys, but in any case it does not obey the people, and it is under American control. We all know that the European Union was founded after the war by Jean Monnet, and he was an American. He was French, but he was also American, and he was completely controlled by the Americans. So the European Union is an organization that was set up in a docile way for the soft power of the Americans, and that continues to this day.
This convergence of nationalist, anti-NATO, and anti-EU voices underscored a rising public backlash to France's Ukraine policy. Just days after Macron and German Chancellor Friedrich Merz reaffirmed Europe's commitment to confront Russia. And amid the thunder of chants and sea of tricolors, the protest carried a clear warning. The growing unrest isn't merely about Ukraine. It's a struggle to reclaim France from foreign entanglements and forgotten sovereignty.